Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Silly Girl with her Silly Sports, and welcome back to Terminology Tuesdays. Terminology Tuesdays is where I teach you terms, words, phrases that make you one word, term, or phrase smarter in the sports world. So, today I will be teaching all of you defensive terms. So if you hear the commentators saying, oh, the defense did a little blitz action, or the defense is going with a four-man rush to keep more players in coverage. What? So our first word that we will learn today is blitz. So a blitz is a defensive strategy where more than the usual amount of defenders, like a cornerback or a linebacker, rush the quarterback, aiming to sack him or to force a bad pass. So you might hear something like the defense called a blitz to pressure the quarterback into throwing an interception. Something like that. Our next word we will learn is coverage. So the overall term of coverage means just a defensive strategy to cover the receivers, either man-to-man or zone. And we'll get into man-to-man or zone and what that means. So man-to-man coverage is a defensive strategy where a defender usually is in charge of covering a specific offensive player. So usually like a wide receiver. So you could hear something like the cornerbacks are in man-to-man coverage with the wide receivers. So zone coverage is a defensive strategy where rather than specifically covering one offensive player, the defense is covering an area of the field. Now, a word that you probably hear all of the time is interception. This one's an easy one. It's just when a defensive player catches the football that was intended for an offensive player. Now, one that you probably hear a lot is tackle for loss. That is when the defense tackles the ball carrier behind the line of scrimmage. Now, our next term is pass rush. It is just the defensive line and linebackers' collective effort to put pressure on the quarterback. Now, our last term for you to learn today is four-man rush. So a four-man rush is a defensive strategy where only four players, usually the defensive line, rush the quarterback, allowing for the other defenders to focus on more coverage. Now, I hope you learned something so cool and awesome today. I hope that you are one word, term, phrase, whatever, smarter. Go use it on your friends. Go use it on your family members. Go use it on your significant other. Go use it on a stranger. And when they're totally impressed by your terminology, you can say that perhaps I taught you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something so cool and awesome. I love you all so very much, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.